Sung Jin-woo versus Idris. I'm gonna tell you why. For starters, he got a 3-piece combo. You talking KFC chicken? That was bad. That absolutely bad. Like I literally got a bucket of chicken just from that damn combo.
What's clapping, y'all? Welcome to Anime Intervention. Happy New Year. It's New Year.
Happy New Year.
I'm your host, BMG, here with my co-host, Queen Bean.
It's good.
Bringing the New Year in. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Not much, you know. New year, new anime coming out. You know how it is.
New me? New me? No, I'm kidding. That never happens.
That
Every
never
single time I
happens,
say it's
bro.
New Year, new me, never happens, bro.
You gotta start the new year with a better dab than that. Come on.
No. That's better.
That's
All right,
better.
cool.
That's better.
Now, actually, that is kind of new. Yeah, that's new. That's new. I like that. But yeah, happy to see y'all. Welcome back. It's been quite a new year, the New Year's Eve thing. But I'm excited because this year is bringing some pretty interesting anime that I want to talk about, and that's why I have this episode going. It's going to be talking about the winter seasons, and the entire year is going to be filled with some pretty good bangers. 2025, we're in for a trip. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's a lot going on in the world, but besides that, just anime in general. Anime is kind of what keeps us sane, what keeps us going. It's kind of like video games in a way. It kind of takes your mind out of the crux of the world, and it just creates a place for you to just enjoy yourself. You know what I mean?
Spitting right now.
I'll spin. I'll start the new year off right. I'm spitting. So, winter season. First anime that's going to be a big pop for me. Solo Leveling.
Okay. Yes.
That's how we're starting it off. And I think we're starting off the year good with Solo Leveling because you already know the hype from last year. I already said in the last episode, hey, Freeman was my anime of the year for last year.
Yeah.
And it beats out Solo Leveling for me personally because it is a well-rounded anime. We had this conversation in the last episode. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it. But Solo Leveling was my hard number 2. Like it would have been, I'd probably do Solo Leveling and then Dandadan right after that because of, how they impacted me as a person. But yeah. Do you agree? Are you excited for Solo Leveling?
I'm very excited. I want to see some interaction between him and the short blonde-haired girl.
Yeah, Chang. I forgot her name. Chai, something like that. Chai? I don't know. There's a way to pronounce it. I don't know what it is, but
yeah. We'll get that. But she's what, S rank hunter?
Right? Yeah, she's supposed to be an S rank hunter and another good, I guess, like stepping stone to basically say, hey, this is where you want to be. And it's funny because we talk about that fight with Idris, right? People were like, yo, Idris is like way higher than S. He's way higher than S. He's over here cooking. But hey, this is how it goes. Well, we gotta see more of that. We gotta see more of those fights.
Well, yeah, we gotta see more of those fights, more of those explosions, just pure destruction and raw power. Like I like to see those types of display because it just shows the level of, I guess, destruction. Like there's levels to it, man.
There are levels to it
because you got a building. You got maybe like a table getting smashed.
Okay.
And it gets up to, okay, we got a whole street, then we got a whole city, then we got a whole world, then we have like...
Well, that's more like DBZ levels of destruction. But I don't think we're there yet. I mean, not yet.
Not yet, but like, I like to see them take it up a notch every once in a while.
Well, I have good news for you because I've read the the manhwa. I kind of know the direction that it goes, and it kind of just gets worse and worse and worse. And Dynasty knows. He over here nodding his head. He understands. Solo Leveling gets kind of crazy later on, and that's why I'm kind of excited because I want to see how much they're going to cover within the bounds of season 2. Because, and this, Baru is going to pull up, and nobody knows who that is yet if you haven't read it, but he's a problem, and it's kind of funny how like the interaction between him and Sung Jin-woo continues throughout the show. Like I'm not spoiling anything, but like everything that happens after that point is like, yo, what is even happening in this anime? This anime is crazy. That's why I'm so excited because look at the the influence and like the wave of destruction that came from Solo Leveling coming out, and that was just one season.
Yeah.
Nobody even seen. They have no idea what's coming. There's a lot coming. So they should be excited. They should be seething. And if you haven't got spoiled from the freaking Game Awards, you'll have a great time. You'll have a great time. But yeah.
Nice.
All right.
What do you have next for?
Oh, after Solo Leveling season 2, I actually have the Apothecary Diaries
Love that
season
show.
2.
I love that show. I'm gonna give you 3 reasons.
Okay.
Animation.
Mhm.
Main character is witty and smart. And most importantly, they show development between her and
Jinshi.
Yeah.
That's his name. It came to my head. I was like, okay, that's his name, Jinshi. And her name is Momo, I think, right? Mao Mao. Mao. Yeah. No, I like Apothecary Diaries. This was in my Romance of the Year nomination, right? Nominations. It obviously got beat out by A Sign of Affection, personally, for me, because of the whole romance in that show. It was more well tuned into what it was supposed to be, and their expressions and the romance progressed throughout the show. And I'm not trying to say that it doesn't progress in Apothecary Diaries, but there's actually more of a separate focus when it comes to Apothecary Diaries. It is more focused on her being an apothecary, her solving these mysteries with her knowledge and her abilities of alchemy and all that other stuff, and just even understanding the ways of the world. She's just that good. She could like read a situation and become a detective with a snap of a finger. You know what I mean?
Like she has her, medical practice background, but she also has deduction and reasoning that allows her to, observe problems that can not really very solvable for like a lot of the general public.
Exactly. And even some of the people who are like, they're not even like a part of the general public. They're like advisors, or they're people they have like a very high standing in
Yeah,
the hierarchy, and they don't even know what the hell's going on.
That's
But
what I'm saying.
she's over here like
but she
dissecting
does
everything.
dissecting everything, and it's like, okay, you think of where she started from and like how she
Sort of
Tech-
from over here.
sort of mom technically got abducted in a way,
Mhm.
and out of nowhere from a girl that has like no status, puts on fake freckles. Don't
Mhm.
spoiler, but puts on fake freckles to make sure that no one even tries to attempt to swipe me, and it still happens anyway. It's like shit like that is kind of insane to think about, and then also being the person that's underneath everyone else, but also giving the business, like letting you know, hey, you messed up here. And it's like she gives a piece of her mind to anyone as if she has standing, but doesn't.
And she quickly learns. Obviously, there can be some consequences to doing so, um, whether or not it ends up in a positive light and a positive solution for a situation. Because there were many times in season 1, maybe not many times, there was like a few times where she did, obviously speak out, and she wanted to make her voice known, and she got punished for it. Like that one time, I think she was trying to warn whoever was inside that ritual building that something was going down, and they were going to have this thing collapse because of I don't know if you remember that
Oh
plane.
yeah, it was him.
It was Jinshi, but I don't think she knew at the time that it was him that was
Yeah.
in there.
She didn't know that was
Yeah,
him.
she didn't know it was
because
him.
She didn't know his standing. And
Exactly.
Who he was.
Exactly, because she thought he was just like a regular eunuch, which for those of you who don't know what eunuchs are, they have no balls. But literally, they have no balls. But yeah, no, from that part of it, I think she does, when she's trying to warn them of the situation, she gets beat up um from the guards that were guarding the area. That she literally gets stomped on. Um and even going through that, she was still trying her best to, hey, listen, something's going on. You need to stop this now. And that was probably the first time, or either the first or the second time, when I saw her getting backlash for what she'd been doing in a positive light. Because there's this one time I think she does get slapped.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's another time, exactly. But this was probably the worst time of it, where she gets absolutely destroyed. Yeah.
For sure. Gotta be one of the most anticipated for me coming in this winter season. Always loved the animation, always love the characters.
And the romance, I think the romance is doing pretty good. It's not like, right into your face type of romance, but you could see that there's some chemistry.
Yeah, there's chemistry, there's a lot of hinting and some slight development here and there for trust between the two characters. I like it.
And it continues to build. And they're it's like the dynamic too. The dynamic between them is so it's like cozy, but at the same time it's like kind of like
Yeah.
how do you damn, I don't even know how to how you like banter with somebody in a way that's it seems as if you guys aren't friends, but you know you are. You're just doing it in a friendly way, but everybody else who's looking at it from the outside are gonna be like, they hate each other, but realistically they don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like that. Which is why I think it's a really good romance in and of itself without the other stuff, but obviously it focuses on the other stuff. So
Okay.
yeah. But yeah.
What you got next?
Okay, so the next one here. Dr. Stone.
Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone.
You excited for that one? This is supposedly going to be the final season of Dr. Stone. You got to keep that in mind. And I don't know, like, have you seen the last season?
I'm currently still watching, so I'm catching up, but like
What's that, season 2?
technically isn't that season 3 or part,
Oh, season 3?
part of the
Okay. Okay, so I think season 3 is the most recent season, right? Or is that,
or am I mixing up seasons?
I mean, I'd have to check and just to double check because, Dr. Stone, the most recent, or the new season that's coming out is called like Science or something like that. It's called Science Future.
Okay.
So it's not as if it says like season 5 or anything. It's just, but if I look it up, let me see. Dr. Stone, how many seasons do we got? New World Part 2. Oh, that's why. I think they split into parts. Science Future, and then there's a Stone Wars. So I think there was like 4 seasons then. So yeah, I think you might be right. Was you on season 3 then?
I think it might be on season 3, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think you have a little bit to go, but regardless. So you saw the fight between him and what's his name? Yondo.
Shoot.
Crap. What's his name?
Uh,
Oh, Sukasa.
Okay, yeah.
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 You saw that fight and you saw it concluded
Yeah, it did finish.
and you saw what happened with his injury?
I think I might have stopped there.
You might have stopped there. So you don't know about anything about the refrigeration or anything, right?
No.
Okay, so yeah, you're not there yet. So you're almost there. There's still a lot that happens even after that I think you need to see without a doubt. But I'm excited for this season simply because it's finally reaching the cusp where oh, we get to see why the entire world turned to stone. You know what I mean? Like, who's behind this? How do we end here? Like, how? How did the entire world turn into stone? There's so many questions that need to be answered. Not only that, but like the family, Dr. Stone's dad, a lot of questions get answered there. With the fact that he was on the space station, I believe it was, with his team when the stone catastrophe happened, and they weren't affected. So they came down to like stone Earth. They weren't affected. So yeah, a lot gets answered. A lot gets answered. It's pretty good. You excited?
Very excited.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Bro's like, yeah, I'm excited. Don't worry. Nah, I like Senku's interactions with the other characters and the fact that he's like so smart. He makes the other characters look stupid. That's
Why'd you say it
that's
like
my
that?
that's my favorite part because he even though he is stupid. And Dynasty's like, yeah, everybody else is stupid. But like, even though Senku is like supposed to be the smartest guy there, you could see that his knowledge base and his intelligence does rub off onto everybody else in a way. Yeah. So I think it's unique.
Yeah.
But next on the list here, I have a really big one, and I don't mean by really big one in terms of this is like season 5, here we go, my hero. No, this is like something that's been anticipated for a long time. People have been dying for this show. I have no idea what this show is going to bring to the table,
Okay.
but from what people are saying, it's going to be really good. It's called Sakamoto Days.
Sakamoto Days, huh? Okay.
It's really good, really good. That's what they say, and it's highly anticipated. It's kind of one of those, like, you know how like Don to Don was highly anticipated. Obviously, it delivered. Solo Leveling, very highly anticipated, delivered. Uzumaki, highly anticipated, did not deliver. It's along those lines. So I'm excited to see where they go with this. You know, it's an anime. I actually have the synopsis right here.
Okay.
Okay, so Taro Sakamoto was considered the greatest hitman of all time, feared by many. He stood at the top of the underground world until he met and fell in love with a woman. As a result, he abandoned his life of crime and he now works as a convenience store clerk. I'm already intrigued.
The already
Because I know for a fact at the convenience store, somebody gonna be trying something and he gonna get his ass beat.
Yep.
And he gonna get his ass beat. And I feel like I'm already predicting it. This is coming. Everything
He's
is
already
coming.
gonna get his ass beat. Like, just they're gonna be trying to rob something, and it's like, hey, listen. Why don't we just return what you're taking?
Bro, fact. Yeah, you shoplifting?
And he'll do it like,
You shoplifting?
how much do you want to bet? He'll do it subtly. He'll just be like, I'm just gonna need you to return that.
I'm gonna need you to return that.
In the calmest voice, and then out of nowhere, just straight hands. But
And
that's what I think's gonna happen.
it's not gonna be one of those it's not it's not gonna be one of those videos where, you know, it's like, oh, you stole, I'll call the cops, or you could do something for me.
This is what we're doing.
It's not gonna be one of those videos, but let me read the second half of this, right?
What do you mean? It's not gonna be
Leaving
one?
hit, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. We starting this year off right. You know what I mean.
It's not starting it off right.
What do you
bro.
mean?
It's wrong. It's just wrong. Like.
What's wrong about it?
Y'all hear?
What's wrong about it?
What's wrong about it?
We made the sandwich.
Yeah,
This is us.
We made the
did it.
sandwich, but I didn't expect you to, put some extra sauce in there. Like,
Gotta have some hot sauce. Like, look.
had some hot sauce with a sandwich.
Sometimes you need some hot sauce.
You'll put hot sauce on your sandwiches? I don't put hot sauce on my sandwich.
It depends on the sandwich. What has a spicy chicken?
Eh,
If it's a spicy chicken, come on now, spicy chicken.
ain't that really spicy?
You know what? You're right. You know, sriracha mayo.
Straight up, just get some sriracha mayo.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it be hitting. It be hitting. But let me read the second part of this synopsis real quick.
Okay.
Leaving his shady past behind proves more difficult than he initially imagined. Many of his former rivals and partners do not believe that he has truly left the business, and they show up in the hopes of taking him out. Barred from killing,
Ooh.
Sakamoto must find creative ways to subdue his enemies and prevent them from bringing harm to his family, his store, and the small town that he resides in.
This could be really funny and probably really good at the same time.
This is going to be hilarious. This is without a doubt going to be super funny. It's going to be like, I have a feeling, and this is not me saying anything, but we just gave the award for best comedy of this last year. I have a feeling that this is going to be on the list because this is a hilarious situation that I want to see play out. I'm just saying, like, it sounds funny.
Sounds funny. It does sound funny, yeah.
But yeah.
Nice. What else we got coming in?
Another romance, actually.
Another romance. Okay.
My Happy Marriage season 2.
Oh yeah.
You got around to watching My Happy Marriage, the first one?
Yeah, I watched the first one. I enjoyed it. Not bad.
I'll say it was good for what it was. The ending did kind of like, I was like, okay, you know what I mean? I believe that was when I forgot exactly what happened and who it was, but the guy was trying to basically ruin and take this lady, the character, the main character. Not the, she's the bride. She's the one in the marriage. She's the bride, and he was trying to basically ruin her. And the prince, at the end of the day, he's the one who swoops in and he saves the day. But a lot of what happens there, I felt, was kind of very anticlimactic. I wanted more from it, and I feel like because of the fact that the show was kind of condensed into a 12 episoder, a lot of what I wanted to see in terms of development with the main character and the man didn't come to fruition. I wanted more. So I'm curious to see what they're going to do with season 2. I will pay very close attention to this and see if it's one of those romances where I'm like, oh, okay, is this going to actually hit for the year or is it going to miss?
Yeah. But you know how it is with rom-coms. Like, rom-coms
Well,
and then just romantic.
I don't even know if I would, because I don't even know if I would give this one the rom-com
Oh,
title.
no, that's not rom-com.
Oh, you're just speaking in rom-com in general.
Yeah, I'm just speaking rom-com in general, romance. Like, it's really hit or miss for a lot of them. Like, it's no in between, really. It's just, it's good or it's like, okay, yeah, it is okay. It's
So I have a question for you.
Yep.
In the scenario or in the case of, you in taking these romances and I understand that you were watching a lot of romances back in the day because of the fact that, kind of starving for some
ain't it what are you sniffing, bro? What are you sniffing?
It's
you a dog?
It's that scent.
The popo? Canine?
Start starving for some.
Smells
like estrogen.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Get this dude. Call the cops.
Get out.
Call the cops.
You want me to get out for this one?
Call the cops.
All right. I get it. I understand, guys. Come on.
Call the cops.
Come on.
Call the cops. I don't even want. You call the cops on yourself. On yourself at this point. Not even me. I can't even do it. Serious. I can't even call it. Like,
you want your marker back? Oh man. But nah, real talk. You've been down the romance rabbit hole for a while.
yes.
And your experience with romance has given you a lot of insight into what to expect and what you enjoy out of a romance.
Yes.
Now, my question to you is, what is going to surprise you this year? Now, I'm not talking about animes. Don't jump out an anime for me. I want you to give me what you want out of a romance this year. Your thoughts. Love.
I would like to see. I would like to see an anime, a romance anime that has people in different avenues in life trying to make things work. I want to see something like that. So, for example, a lot of times they try to pair the same person within a group, like I don't know, same co-workers in working for the same agency or within the same school or same college, university, or even, I don't know, you do the same hobbies or this or that. Like, I want to see something completely opposite
From what you're used to seeing?
from what I'm used to seeing, where we place them in different areas and then out of nowhere, they come and they meet in one specific spot, one thing that they have in common, and they just get to chopping it up, talk with each other, and all of a sudden it leaves an impression. And they don't tell each other about, their lives
Mm-hmm.
until, like, they get to meet each other more and more often, and that's when they start peeling back the layers of the onion. It's kind of like, I don't know how to properly describe it, but almost as if the flowers are waiting to bloom, but they're right next to each other.
I think I see what you're
weird.
saying. It's funny because Dynasty literally just wrote, I want to see a single relationship progress. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, that would be great. That would be 100% great if
But
it were that.
I see what you're saying though, because we had this conversation, I feel like we had it a couple episodes ago, but like romance anime is not really giving us what we want in terms of a romance actually being fulfilled. And this is part of what Dynasty was saying. Relationship, we want to see them get into a relationship, but we also want to see what they're dealing with while they're in a relationship, and not necessarily because.
Sorry.
No, you're right. You're right.
Because damn,
you're right.
I needed that. I'm sorry, but like,
no, girl, you right. girl, listen.
Come on now. Like,
girl.
we're so busy trying to focus on, oh yeah, let's go get into the relationship, or let's try to make this work and get them together. I'm like, what about when certain things happen within the relationship when they do get together? Like, do we ever consider that? Do we ever consider the external factors that were driving them apart from before they got together? Do we ever consider what's happening currently when they are together? Like, stuff like that needs to get thought of, because don't get me wrong, a lot of these rom-coms, they start off with just straight up baby love, and then they hint at, oh, them becoming together, but never show any actual progress. That's the issue.
I think that's my biggest qualm with it as well. I think that there's no variety when it comes to romance. A lot of it is mainly focusing on the chase and not necessarily what happens after you reach the finish line. Because it's not realistically a finish line. It's really just a checkpoint in the race. You're not at the finish line yet. Finish line is not until after your relationship is literally dead. You know what I mean? Until you dead, if you actually get married. If you're really thinking about the vows.
Yeah, but not like, you're right.
I think that's what we need more of, and 100% correct, and also Dynasty 100% correct. We need those relationships. We need to see what happens when they actually get into them. Those rom-coms, they like to think that, oh, the funniest parts is when they are within that chase.
Yeah.
All of a sudden they trip over the person, and I want to see that stuff. Yeah, sure, but I also want to see what happens after. There's too much stuff going on. We're taking 5 seasons just to get to here. Why don't we take 1 season to get to here, or 2 seasons to get to here, and then another 2 seasons to see what actually happens when you flourish? You know what I mean?
I want to see a new side to when someone is in a relationship, or a new side to also when people are trying to meet up and go meet up together.
That what you're saying right there, actually, for the new side one, I think that's more related to more adult romance, which is what we need to see more of, because we're seeing a lot of romance that is basically based in high school, or based in some middle school, or there is a college one that we've seen, but I think they can actually get together with that one. Now, you know what show I'm talking about? The Yamada level 999.
Oh, that one? Wait, are they in college?
Did they get together? They're in college.
I think, yeah.
They're in college for that one.
No, I know which one you're talking about. But I do know what you're saying. Like, a lot of these qualities that we're asking for they're present in adult relationships, not really much in these teenager ones. And
I mean, we can still see them though.
That's what I'm saying.
Because it's not as if these teenagers don't deal with it. They're not in a relationship and they're just dealing, everything's all peachy. Nah, a lot of these high school relationships go poof. Can we see why? Can we see that why in an anime version?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, because we kind of do get that with, like, when was the last one that really touched upon it? Horimiya. Horimiya was a good one.
Horimiya was a good one.
Because you got to see relationships form, and a lot of relationships struggle because of certain situations. Damn, Horimiya was a good show.
That was a good show. I will say that.
But we need romance to really just to do that.
Yeah, like, stop falling within one category. I want to see what happens when both of them, I don't know, one of them invites them over for Thanksgiving, and out of nowhere, the family gets to bickering, and it's like, oh, wait a minute, so this is the girl that you brought over. Yeah, why she dressed like that? I want to hear stuff like that. I want to hear that drama. I want to hear, oh, so this is the guy that you brought over. Ah, you got a job? You don't? You're broke.
Oh, you're black? Okay.
You're black? You're mixed? You're white? You're what? I want to hear that controversial takes, because that's also part of real life.
That is also a part of reality, and I also think that deserves a spotlight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, that's my happy marriage, and that actually does lead me on to my next anime that I have on the list here. It's also romance. It's called 100 Girlfriends Who Really, Really, Really Love You, Season 2. Have you seen Season 1? I will tell you now, I do think that this is worth the watch. And it is a little bit cringy.
You are slowly convincing me, but I still can't get over it. The title.
The title?
I still can't get over the title.
Oh man, that happened to you at Family Dinner Dynasty?
See what I'm going.
Damn, see, this is what we need. We need this. We need oh my God.
We need that drama. I need that drama
I need
because
that
that's
drama.
part of romance, believe me
You
or
know what's
not.
funny? That drama kind of does happen in this show too.
I wouldn't let that happen to me though, for sure. You know.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But yeah, in the first season of this show, it definitely happens where there's like one of those scenes where the mom gets involved because they see that the daughter is dating this guy, but then the mom also finds out that he's also dating three other people at the same time.
Yeah.
That's kind of how this is. Like this is this is one of those harems where the harem is actually going through. You know how there's harems where it's like, oh, they're just around him. No, this one, he's literally got every single girl is his girlfriend, and he literally makes time for every single one of them.
Damn. Wow.
And it says 100 girlfriends because I think his goal is to get 100 girlfriends.
All right, just don't be 100. You know.
What you mean?
Don't be having 100 baby mamas. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. That's all
You
I'm
know
gonna
for a
say,
fact
bro.
that man about to have 100 babies.
I don't know what you doing, but you better calm down, man.
You know for a
You better
fact he's having
relax.
100 babies.
You better
Ain't no
retract,
way you're
back
about to
up.
put Nick Cannon up on the board. I knew what you were about to write before you even put it on the board, producer. Ain't no way. This is the first time this has ever happened in the history of this podcast where I knew for a fact that you were going to write Nick Cannon on the goddamn board.
Superior Nick Cannon version.
That is crazy. I can't believe that just happened.
He ain't even Nick Cannon. He's just Ganondorf at this point because of Ganon. He got the Ganon cannon. That's what he got.
That is crazy.
Man.
Oh,
Because how you doing
man.
100 like that? That's insane. Never me.
Oh my gosh.
Never me. Come on.
Nah,
monogamous.
But that is like real talk though. Like watching this anime in the first season, I was wondering. I was like, yo, how is this man gonna get all these girls to date him? But then there's some supernatural bits behind it as well, where a lot of the girls, I think it's like there's like a bit of a resonance where if he sees a girl and they make eye contact, and if their hearts go like ba-dump, there's like a automatic resonance, and they fall in love with each other immediately. So this happens with every single girl that he does that with, and it's not every single girl like, oh, you're just gonna look at the girl and it happens. No, it has to be like that specific resonance that happens between them, and then it catches that. So he spends the time trying to get that girl to I guess love him, and I think there's some underlying factors too as well, like if she doesn't date him or doesn't love him, like she'll end up dying or something like that. It's bonkers.
Whoa.
You should watch it. It's actually
Okay.
kind of crazy, but
Okay.
yeah, no, I this is one of those ones where it's like, okay, the premise is kind of cool, and the comedy is kind of cool. The only thing you have to worry about is it being a little bit cringy at times. Because there's this one scene I'm like, yo, it can't get any cringier than this. Yo, but definitely worth checking out. Because it's not anywhere near as cringy as Rent a Girlfriend's main character not making any sort of progress with the main heroine.
Let me start. I'm about to fight that man.
You're right. Let's not talk about that right now.
I will swing.
Because I will swing too. But but yeah. Next anime on the list I have here for the winter 2025 season, the one that I'm probably gonna end up watching, anticipated here. We got Fate. There's a Fate season coming out. And you know, if y'all have seen Fate, there's a lot of Fate. There's a lot of Fate. I have not watched all of the Fates. The last Fate that I've seen was Unlimited Blade Works, I believe. I can't remember which Fate it was. All I know is that another Holy Grail War happened, and you already know what's her name was there. Gilgamesh was there. Saber was there. Yo, when are they not there? Like all these, yeah. So I'm not gonna lie to you, the Fate is sometimes kind of confusing when I be looking at all the Fate names. I'm like, yo, so which order we go in?
It's like, am I doing this right or?
Yeah, is this 1, 2, 7, 5, 6, 7? But I did enjoy. I like going back in time and actually watching the Fates. I actually went and did some research to find out which Fates I should watch in order, kind of thing. And I did watch a few of them back to back, and I was enjoying the whole concept of it as well. This one specifically, Fate, Strange Fake. That's what it's called. It's like Fate / Strange Fake. It's supposed to be a different type of Holy Grail War where a lot of the factors that are set in for the war to even begin in the first place aren't all met. So the war that happens isn't even a real one. It's kind of fake. It's a lot of the summonings that happen aren't real summonings. Like a lot of them are like off put. And we're just supposed to be intrigued in the idea that things are just not going to be the same as an original, normal Grail War, Holy Grail War. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen with this show. I just don't know how they're going to go about it. Fate is very interesting.
It is a very interesting.
Fate has the anime. They've got a bunch of games, I think. If I remember correctly, I don't know if it's a mobile game or whatever, but Fate, the universe, is very interesting. You excited for that?
Yeah, I'm okay.
No, you're not excited for that.
Yeah, not really. Not really. I'm not paying attention to that. I'm gonna be honest.
No, that's okay. No, I don't blame you because Fate. It's for me. I just it took me a while to even start Fate. Like I think I started it 2 years ago because I think what happened was I watched the first episode of I forgot which Fate it was back. It was like 10 years ago, and it was the one scene where this guy was getting like mauled. Was it a guy or a girl getting mauled by all these bugs? And I'm just like, do I want to see a little girl get absolutely mauled by a bunch of cockroaches?
Not really.
Like, this is not Rule 34. It was Fate Stay Night. Yeah, Fate Stay Night was definitely the one where I was like, I was watching this happen, and it wasn't just her. Like, after that, another guy ended up getting destroyed. He was one of the ones that was actually in the war, in the Holy Grail War. I forgot his name. But I don't think he didn't have Chariot. That was somebody else. But yeah, that scene in of itself, I was like, yo, what is happening? And I continued to watch it. It was a really long episode too. I think it was like an hour long. And I was like, all right, let me put this down because there's too much stuff going on. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know if I should continue watching this. So I put it down. 8 years later, I went back to it, watched it. And I was like, yo, I could see the appeal. Yeah. There's actually some pretty good fight scenes in there too as well. Like you'd be surprised. You watch it and you're like, oh, why is this not up for fight of the year? Okay. You know what I mean? So
okay. Better.
That's why I'm curious to see like if this is going to be good, because Fate definitely has its moments, and there's a lot of lovable characters in Fate. Obviously Saber, but of course the ladies are for Gilgamesh. There ain't no lie there. But yeah. And then just going down the list here, that was pretty much it for what I'm really excited for. We have another toilet. You remember the toilet bound coon guy?
Oh yeah, the one.
There's yep. Homie is scared. Toilet.
Yeah.
Yo, you about to be taking a dump and that bro about to be like, huh?
Yeah.
So I'm not familiar with toilet bound Hanako-kun.
No, you clearly are.
I'm not.
Really?
Does that really happen?
What did you just describe?
I really don't know what. I was just assuming that's how it goes.
No, I don't even know how it goes. But like, why did you say that? That's what I don't understand.
Because that's what I was assuming it was gonna be. Because why your name is toilet bound? Does that mean you're coming out the toilet, or that mean you're going to the toilet?
This is why, bro. We just started.
Where are you going?
We just started and we getting canceled.
How?
I promise you. I don't know how, bro.
There's nothing that I have said that said anything related to scat play. I did not indicate anything related to scat play.
I just finished my semester. I'm not getting a job. There's no way. Who was gonna hire me? I don't even got a cut. You know what?
I'm just being honest. I don't even know what the show entails.
Honest, my ass, man. You out here talking about underneath the toilet? Like, what is that?
Hold on, wait. You know what? Here's what I'll do. All right, I will go to the first season. Okay, I'll do you, and I'll do everybody else who's listening and myself a favor, and I will go to the first season and read the synopsis. That way we can confirm if this man is actually slurping in the toilet. Okay?
I hope not. I really hope not. Please.
When you say toilet bound, like, what does that even mean?
I don't know, bro.
Yo, like what? You're holding your piss You're trying to get off the train so you can use the bathroom because the somebody's stuck in the train bathroom. They won't get out.
No, it's like the third part to Flushed Away.
Oh, flushed away.
Remember that?
Yo,
Wait, did they come up
I
with two movies or was
completely.
it one movie? I can't remember. But
I think they got 2 movies flushed
yeah,
away. I don't know. I remember the first one was a staple.
yeah,
The
that
first
was
one was good. But let me read the synopsis, right? The famous 7 mysteries that every school seems to have are a staple of Japanese urban legends. One of the most well-known of these tales is that Hanako-san, the ghost of a young girl who haunts the school's bathrooms. What is this, Harry Potter?
shoot.
Harry. Morning Myrtle? Harry. Harry, I want to see your pants down. Like, that's basically what Morning Myrtle was doing. Is that what we're about to see? Hold on, let me continue reading it. Kamome Academy has its own version of Hanako-san's legend. Rumors claim that if one successfully manages to summon Hanako-san, she will grant her summoner any wish. Lured by the gossip, many people have tried to call upon her, yet every attempt has failed. But one person, Nene Yashiro, a girl hoping for a romantic fortune, dares to summon Hanako-san, and she discovers that the rumored girl is actually a boy.
Ah, I see now. I see now. I understand it now. I understand it
You
now.
get it?
Yeah, I understand it
Yeah,
now.
all right.
Yeah,
After
yeah.
a series.
Don't show that to me again. Don't do that again, bro. Don't do that again. What were you thinking? Hell no. Got me messed up. Let me put this on. Is this wrong, right? Shoot.
Oh, man.
I don't know. Bro, I don't know where's the front or the back. Like, I don't even know if it's Tuesday. I really don't know what day it is, bro.
Yo, I just can't get over the fact that this show even exists. But hey, listen, maybe this is worth the watch. I have no idea. Y'all in the comment section, if you want to let us know if it's worth the watch, please put it in there. We'll happily watch the first episode together. Not too sure what slurping of toilets is happening, but we will see it.
I'll try because this fit's hard. This fit.
Oh, it's fit? Yeah, the fit's hard. Also, last time we went to Anime NYC, the second to last time, that was the anime of Anime NYC for that day. It was toilet. Yeah, because they were basically announcing the second season, I believe. That's why it was on there, if I remember correctly. And now the second season is supposed to be coming out. So, I don't know. That's one of the ones on the list. There's another one here that I was actually interested in because it seems to be one of those. Looks like it might be a slice of life / romance. I don't know if you heard about this one. It's called Honey Lemon Soda.
Yes, I did hear about that one.
About a 15-year-old at middle school was the toughest experience she lived through. She's dubbed Rocky due to always freezing up in front of people.
Okay.
Imagine being called Rocky because you always freeze. Hey, you're Rocky Balboa. Like, nah.
Nah, you just too solid, bro. You can't move.
Too solid. Dr. Stone have an ass. But
shoot.
It's interesting because it's supposed to be, I think it's going to be one of those romances where the guy who's the more flashy guy, the one who's popular, is going to basically try and take her out of her shell. So that's why I'm intrigued to see if this is going to be one of those under the radar romances that come up to the forefront.
Oh yeah, I like the way I'm here from
what you're hearing with the synopsis, yeah. Because that's literally what happens. Like during her first week, she's accidentally soaked in juice by her classmate, a flashy guy with lemon-colored hair, and they continue to have a relationship in some way, and he's trying to get her to come out of her shell and offering help.
I will 100% say this with confidence. Like there are some people there that just want to be alone.
Of course.
But sometimes there are people like they open up when they're with someone that they're comfortable with. Like you'll see like even the most introverted people or like, closed off and quiet start to bring joy and laughter and be extremely talkative when they're with someone that they're comfortable with on the side.
It's funny because that reminds me of a situation that happened in high school. I was very introverted back in the day. I still am now. Believe it or not, like I might be hosting this podcast and I may seem like an extrovert, but y'all don't know. If I could, I would stay at home all day, play video games, not talk to nobody. But because we have these anime talks and conversations, I gotta put them out there. So we gotta put them out there. Plus, I work customer service kind of, so I kind of have to. My battery kind of gets drained very fast. Regardless, this reminds me of my high school time period where I was coming out of my shell, and I was a junior, And and in lunch, I would, you know, try to talk to a lot more people because I felt like I had the positivity to do so. Producer actually is one of the people that I got into contact with in that way. But there was somebody else, I won't call her name out, but she was sitting at one of the freshman tables all alone or something like that. And I saw her every single time, always sitting alone. She had nobody around her, no nothing. Um, and I'm like, so is nobody going to talk to you? So at first I thought something was wrong. So what I did was I went over to her and uh, I had a conversation, pretty standard conversation, just asking her like what her name was and like what she's interested in. And the first thing that I asked her was, are you interested in anime? And the reason why I asked this was because of the fact that she was drawing like anime characters, but she was drawing like in her book. Um, and it intrigued me. And then we sat down, we had a talk, and I was like, you know what, you want to come sit with us? So I brought her over to there's like a senior, junior, and senior side. I brought her over there, and we sat down, and that's when, I guess she just got more comfortable being around us, and that's when she got introduced to anime club. She got introduced to comedy club, and for your info, her name started with a C. If y'all want to know, for her name started with a C.
Oh wait, I know you're talking about.
But it was just crazy to me because it wasn't just her. There were other people that were in the same boat as her that we continued to reach out to and talk to, and they were similar persons, similar personality, similar interests, and we got them together, and that's how we kind of branched out and got the anime clubs to become even bigger, to grow it. And the same thing with comedy club. And that was a big moment for me because it got me realizing that there are people, okay, there's definitely people who don't want to be bothered. I ain't gonna lie to you, because they look like they don't want to be bothered. But there are those who look like they don't want to be bothered, and they actually would not mind having a casual conversation. If you want, you can be like, hey, are you okay having a conversation? If not, all right, cool, I'm out, peace out. Don't overstep your boundaries, especially in this day and age, especially nowadays. Yo, you do too much, yo, it's over. Yo,
We gotta crash out.
You look somebody's way, it's like, yo, what you
say? What you say? Hey yo, what you say?
Like,
or it's like, I'm not gonna say it. Okay.
What did you just say?
Yeah. I was about to say something crazy on air, but I ain't saying that.
Bro, you better back it up.
I ain't saying that.
You better back it up, walk it up, back it up.
Because
do
it's
something.
true. Because it's true. Think about it.
But you could have.
It's true.
This dude, what are we doing, bro? I'm about to lose it. It's. Oh my god!
I know it's the first episode of the year, but we gotta
It's the first episode.
We gotta be real here. We gotta be real. We gotta talk. We gotta spit. We gotta spit truths. Okay, we're not liars. We truthers out here.
Yeah, but you out here spitting the wrong spit, man. Jail.
I didn't say it. Keep in mind, I didn't say it. I didn't say the word.
No,
I didn't see the word.
Like, I understand what you were.
It doesn't even have to be bleep, but it's true. But anyways.
Yes.
But anyways, like that's my point. Like, this anime does resonate me in that regard because first of all, I was never the popular kid back in school. Never the popular kid. I was the nerd who was friends with everybody. That's the difference.
yeah.
I was not popular in that regard. People thought I was weird. But the fact that people still understood in who I was and they were still able to talk to me was the best part of it. And I was able to branch out and get people in like that. You might have had similar experiences too yourself. I mean, you were, back in the day, it was very hard for you to articulate how you felt.
Oh yeah.
You were
for sure.
saying this before.
Yeah, it was very hard to like properly give a statement as to like how I felt in certain situations because I wasn't able to, I guess, properly display my emotions. Like a lot of times when I get upset, for some reason I'd either like, hold it all in and then it just explodes out of nowhere. And it's like, okay, that's not the right thing for you to do. What you need to do is have an outlet to go and share your frustrations. You don't have to trauma dump on everyone, but you have to at least tell someone that, hey, I'm experiencing some difficulties here. And I want you to understand how I feel, the reasons why I feel this way, and what can I do to maybe, change that. So you kind of have to look outwards to other people to see how you're being viewed. Because believe it or not, how you think of yourself is maybe completely different of how you're perceived. So
That is correct. Correct statement.
yeah, that's
I
why.
mean, there are people who don't give a fuck though.
Yeah, there are people that literally don't give a I mean, I stay true to myself, but I also don't want to be a burden on others, if that makes sense. Like,
No, understandable.
I don't want my emotions to be so unbearable that it makes someone uncomfortable that they can't be themselves.
That's a good point. That's a good point. And I think that anime right here, this anime right here is probably going to be the one that literally highlights and touches upon all of that we just spoke about.
Yeah,
Simply because of the fact that that's just how it is.
for sure.
But it's true. It's true. All right, let's see what we got here.
My bad.
Going down the list though. We got what is this? I mean, sidetracking is a part of the show. Low key. But yeah, the rest of that's on this list here, just going down the list from, on Mal after, everything that I've already said. There aren't really many that are catching my eye besides the one about the guild master, not guild master, the guild receptionist. I don't know if you saw that one. It's called I may be a guild receptionist, but I'll solo any boss to clock out on time.
That name is wow. That name is so bizarre.
The title is completely wild, but like this is worth the watch simply because like it's funny because you read the synopsis, you're like, wait, what? So I'm gonna read it to you just so you could hear it. Alina Clover signed up to be a receptionist for the Adventurers Guild thinking it would be her ticket to good life, right? Unfortunately, her dream gig turns into an overtime nightmare whenever adventurers get stuck clearing a dungeon. So to save herself from the paperwork, the extra paperwork, she takes time beating down monsters herself to solve the problem.
This could be hilarious. This could be hilarious.
So now she just has to keep her activities a secret. I think that's going to be freaking hilarious to me. So that's why that's on my list is like, yo, this might be funny to watch. I kind of have to see it. I don't know if you agree if that synopsis doesn't sound intriguing to you. Like it definitely does to me.
It definitely does to be like I'm.
regular show as planned.
I mean, yeah, I definitely see it being a really good comedic show. So I hope it does its job and I get to get a good laugh in 2025.
That's exactly good laugh. That's exactly what I want to hear. Yeah. But yeah, besides that, that's pretty much it. And I mean, we'll see what else happens as the season progresses, as it's starting. This is the new year, so we got to wait for these animes to actually start in the first place.
Mhm.
But once they do start picking up that steam, and besides the ones that I already listed, I'm gonna see like how the ratings are going, and I'm just gonna add them to the watch list. That's what I did last season, the season before that. Because of work, I was only able to watch maybe about 13 anime last season, and the season before that was around like 17. But before that, I was watching like 20, I want to say 22 animes a season on average.
Yeah.
But that's just how it is. Nowadays, I got to divide my time properly,
Yeah,
But yeah, you want to get to the game for today so we can end the episode?
for sure. Let's get to it, bro.
Because we already started off with a bang. Let's
get to
start
it.
off the new year with a bang, homie. All right. We're going to do Anime Crackdown. Going back to our roots. This is the first game we ever played, I think. So we're definitely going to start the year with the first game we ever played.
Let's see.
Only got 3 for this one, though.
Yeah, only 3.
Only 3. Gotta start off a little small, Want me to go first?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, all right. This anime stars an MC who does things with a secret identity. The MC founded an entire organization on his own, by himself. And the Greek alphabet is used in this anime.
Minister Shadow.
That is correct. Well done.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Thank you. Okay. So,
Mhm.
in this anime, there is basically a main character that sees a ghost of his future childhood friend that actually passed away. And now the group of childhood friends, they meet up later into an area and they basically want to get his childhood friend into rest, like wants to lay them to rest in a certain area.
Have I seen this one?
You have seen this one, I believe.
Oh God.
Because the main character thought that he was hallucinating while seeing this character, but he wasn't. And they're childhood friends that basically just grew apart slowly. But now, as they're older, they come back to try to put her to rest.
Oh. Whoa. Is this Summertime Render?
Oh no! You think of the
Oh,
same? You think it? But the thought process is there. The thought
oh
process is there,
man,
though.
that's not it.
It's very
Yo,
close. Damn.
that was a good show. Summertime Render. That was crazy.
Summertime Render was a really good show, but it's Anohana.
Damn it! Damn it! It's Anohana.
It is Anohana.
Oh man, that was good though too.
Yeah, it was.
That
It
was
was
that was
good.
good train of thought. Damn, Anohana.
It was a good dream to thought.
That was good though. That was good. That was good. I'll give you that. I'll give you that one. That was good. Actually, true. That was good. All right. All right. I'm gonna hit you with this next one. Ready?
Yeah.
This anime surrounds the main character's revenge plot. All right.
Ooh.
It takes place in the 20th century Prohibition era, specifically within the 1920s. All right.
Okay.
And it has mob bosses and mafia.
Wait. Is this 91 days?
Correct.
I'm telling you,
Cooking.
I'm on this.
Cooking.
I'm on this, bro. 91 days is fire. That's
91 Days is a-
underrated anime.
Underrated fire anime, 100%. Really good revenge plot too. All right. Next.
Okay, so this anime basically has a world of shape-shifting demons that thirst for human flesh. And they're called Yoma. Right? Essentially, they have like, these little silver piercing eyes, but silver goldish piercing eyes, and they're usually eating humans, but they also are a warrior race that fight other monsters as well. Now, the main character is classified as, well, the title of the anime. I can't really say it, but basically they're half human and half Yoma.
Great.
And they express the purpose of exterminating these monsters. So the main character, one of the characters that's a guy, gets saved by this half Yoma, half human person. And she basically wields around with a sword trying to protect him while also killing other people. Indeed. Yeah, you probably know what it is, Dynasty. I know what you mean.
Is that it for the clues?
I'll bring in one more maybe. Um this the boy of the show, his family was killed.
Mm.
And they're in armor
Armor?
with a cape as well. And
With
a
a cape?
sword. The person, the half Yoma and half human, has a cape, armor, and sword.
Why am I not getting this anime?
And they have characteristics of blonde hair, usually.
I'm not getting this. I'm gonna have to give up.
Claymore.
Oh, it's Claymore. Oh my god.
Yeah, boy.
Blonde hair. Valkyries.
Yeah, they're essentially Valkyrie.
Valkyries. Damn.
Darn.
Damn.
I should have said Valkyries, though.
You see this? Yo,
better.
that's crazy. All right. So I already lost 2 in a row, right?
Yes.
And you got 2 in a row. That's crazy. You're already winning today. In this anime, there are few humans that exist in the world that can manipulate their souls to form weapons, and they are called blazers. Okay? The main character of this anime has red hair. Okay? And he fights a princess who is supposedly super strong.
Wait. Princess. What color is Princess hair?
I'm trying to remember what color her hair is. Is it pink? No, I think it's actually something else. Let me see. I think it's a different color hair, actually.
Because I'm thinking the term blazer. I'm like,
Yeah, you
yo, how am
sound
I
familiar, don't you?
getting this right now? What am I missing? It's
Hold
not
on.
coming up.
Let me see if I could just get the. Yeah, it's pink.
Pink.
Oh, wait. Oh, the main character. I was wrong. His hair is not red.
Hmm?
I thought it was red. Maybe it turns red when he turns into a. Oh, wait. No. His hair is black.
Black.
Yeah, it's black. It's not red.
You talking about Calvary?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the one with the
that's what
black.
you were thinking,
Okay,
right?
yeah, because you threw me
I threw you off with the red hair, right?
off with the red. I was like,
Yeah, it's black. You know why I was thinking red? Because I was thinking about her hair. Her
oh
hair
yeah,
isn't
yeah.
even. It's not even pink. It's red.
It's not even pink. It's like reddish.
It's
Yeah.
like reddish pink. It's like a
Okay.
mix.
Yeah, it's like a mix of reddish pink.
That's good. That's good.
That's a bit.
Nah, that's my fault because I messed up the clue, but that's still good though. That means you win.
Nice. Um, I have one more, and I don't know if you want to hear it, but okay. So there's basically this main character, male, that puts his life on the line
Hold on.
to okay
Go.
to
All right.
basically sets out to battle a mysterious monster, and even though he's victorious, he's rendered frozen in ice. And in his icy slumber, terrifying creatures known as beasts emerge on the earth's surface and threaten humanity's existence. He then awakes 500 years later, only to find him to be the sole survivor of his race in mankind. And his race is wiped out. But together with other surviving races, right? He
Okay.
built. He takes refuge on a floating island. And in the floating island, living in fear of the beast below, he lives in loneliness and does not, gets jobs to get by. But he also then thinks about accepting a storehouse caretaker job. And what he does is he ends up taking care of these group of leprechauns.
What? Did I see this?
Did these
Oh,
leprechauns, however, bear resemblance to humans, but they have no regard for their own lives, identifying themselves as weapons of war.
okay. So this is not heavy object.
It's not a heavy object, but
Mm,
these leprechauns
leprechauns.
had hair that's unusual, like we talking blue, reddish hair, and sometimes green, and they were known as weapons of war. Specifically, one was also washing a lot of people.
Damn, I think I know this anime too. I just don't remember the name of it.
I think you do,
Are you sure?
because it is very sad.
Oh wait, is it is it's not crap. What is that anime?
You give up.
I give up. I take the L for all three.
World end. What do you do at the end of the world? Are you busy? Will you save us?
Oh.
The one with the leprechaun, one with
Oh
the
wait,
blue
wait,
hair.
wait, 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 wait. I think I've seen this one. Hold on, hold on.
You have seen
I've seen this one. I've seen this one.
the blue hair, where she had the twin tails, I believe, and then the guys in uniform with black hair, his hair like short and black or brownish hair straight down, and you're in the floating areas, but also the she's a leprechaun or classified as a leprechaun.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I've seen this on my list. God damn
That
it.
was back in the day.
Yo, that was old.
Back in
That's bringing it back. How did I forget that one?
the day, I had to reach into the bowl. You know how it is.
Nah, it's okay. You got the win today. Those three wrong, three right for you. Sheesh. I just ain't taking it.
No.
Damn, were mine too easy for you?
I liked it.
You liked it?
I
Alright.
had a good feel for it.
Alright. Well, that's it for the episode of the new year. We're finished. And I'm wishing good news.
Yeah,
Good news.
good news
I'm
indeed.
talking about good news for anime and not talking about good news for, us. We do need some good news, but like
Yeah.
I'm talking about like I want to hear some real banger shows coming out in the later half of this year. I want to see the summer be packed. I want to see the fall be packed. Like the past fall was packed. I want to see that. I want to see that this year. And I want spring. I think spring is also packed too. But yeah. So, this is Anime Intervention, episode 26 for the new year. We're out. We'll see you in the next episode. Peace.